Okay, here we go. Part 3. Steve here, Ranger Kit Car Guy. Rob is not with me at the moment, but we are on air. Just looking at how I'm going to put the frame inside this. You can see the bonnet over the years has been fairly substantially modified. If you're wondering where the spoiler actually originated from, a long time ago, when I wore a much younger man's overalls, I worked for a guy called Malcolm Golden. He's a cracking guy. Took me on after I finished my apprenticeship. One of the little jobs we did was we fixed cars for Tom Walkinshaw Racing. They ran a county championship, BMWs 3 Series. Back then the 3 Series was very new. BMW were trying to promote it, and they basically one for each county. A local driver and a Pro-Am driver drove them on weekends. All the cars were identical and they were drawn out of a hat, and we used to have the unenviable task of putting them back together after a race weekend, bodywork wise, and they were smashed to smithereens. And there was a few of these spoilers about, you can see, and I sectioned it in the middle and fitted it on. It was a trial really to see if it stopped that aero problem. You can also see here the original bonnet had 5 grills, sort of slots, but they were inset as well, which really took up even more space in the engine compartment. It was already less because of that, and then these came in about like that, and I really wanted to put a front radiator in it, so they went, hence the 2 big openings. Now I've roughly marked out, you can see I found the centre line, and those there are the same width as the chassis rails, so we know we're going to be on that, and then the hinge is going to be to the side of it. So lacquer ducts are going to go, which I'm pretty certain they were going to go anyway. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the bonnet by 50mm, at least 50mm. So that's going to be interesting. So what I'm going to do now is lay out a frame inside this bonnet. See if we can. It's got a slight contour in it, only very small at the back end, quite a bit at the front. Let's see how we tackle that. Right, here we go. Okay, so I'll finish the frame. Of course it won't fit because it's 50mm longer than it needs to be. Fingers crossed, because I'm going to stick 50mm in the bonnet. I've marked where I'm going to cut, and I've done it using a laser line. Just run the laser line across the bonnet, marked it in with a permanent marker, so I've got a nice straight cut. I'll mark it on the outside, give me some datum marks so that I know, to line it up, but it should be fairly easy. Just going to chop 48 years worth of history up here. There we go. All I can say is, oops, what have I done? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, there it is. Sliced, no going back now. Start doing the hinges now, see how it works. Okay, well, we've progressed a little bit since then. Just have a look. I've had to chop the bonnet considerably because it wraps around so far around here, comes down. Hinges like this were never designed to work like that, so I had to section it quite a bit. It's now all in the right position, extended in its extended position. Yeah, we'll see what we're doing with this in a little while. It'll come. It's only glass fibre and metal after all. Yeah, just gonna Clayco it together and test it. Okay, well, here's the concept. Flip front. Now I've got to do is try and bond it all back together again. Hey, never mind. We'll get there. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that's turned out. Yeah, quite pleased. Not looking too bad, that. Alright, a little update. This is where we're at so far. Of the frame. Just about to be glassed in. Bonnet's extended. Knacker ducts are sealed in. So, time to glass the frame in. Here we go. Right, so as you can see, I've had to chop the bonnet quite a lot. Joints come out pretty good. It's now at least 50mm longer, about 52mm actually. Knacker ducts are filled in. Just had a rough sand and a little spray over with some self etch, just to get it all the same colour. See what I'm doing. Now, the bits I've chopped off I'm going to use to extend the bulkhead, and then have a new bonnet line across there. Yeah, so what we're trying to do now is line up these panels so I can create a new bulkhead line around here with the filling panels. They're going to extend this bulkhead out, then it'll have a recess along the front that the bonnet will really sit down onto. That's the plan anyway, so get on with it.